So this is Christmas, huh? This is the NFL product on Christmas and the day after Christmas.
Don't matter. Everybody still watched.
Everybody still watched. I still watched.
We're all part of the problem. Dang
We
it.
are the problem.
Yeah.
Wait,
what? GPS?
GPS. I was gonna say problem was gonna be the P. So maybe like the giant problem show or the ginormous.
Okay.
Oh, baby. We here.
We're still.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. And this is GPS. That was beautiful.
Thanks.
Looking very festive, Brandon Perna. Very, got some flannel going on. Got some plaid. We got both action. Oh, dude, dad. Double D. Dude,
Got a
dad.
collab dropping later today with Dude Dad. He gave me
Oh.
this when I went and shot the video with him.
It's true, Christopher.
And it's very cozy. Very cozy. So stay tuned for the video dropping after GPS.
There you go. There you go. How was your holidays, Perna? How's the fam? Everyone, most importantly, what did Carmi get for Christmas?
Oh, I mean, she got a lot of stuff. She got tons of stuff. You're creating a monster, but
Yes,
I bought her one thing. Just it's I saw a lot of memes of like the image of dad on Christmas being just as excited about what his kids get because he has no idea what his wife got the kids.
Sure.
It was very true. It was I got her one thing, and it was a bike. So she been on a Strider bike for like 2 years now.
Okay.
Got very good at the Strider bike. Now Strider bike just doesn't have pedals. Teaches the kids balance. So like you can go from a Strider bike to a regular bike without training wheels, because they learn like the hardest part of riding.
So I'm sorry. Can I ask a question for the class? By the way, we talked about this on Monday.
Yes.
I don't know what a Strider bike is.
Yeah, it's just a little bike with no pedals. I said wheels. I meant pedals. It's a little bike with no pedals.
Okay, so is it just to for balance? Like
so it's for little kids, and they just put their feet on the ground and they push with their feet. And Carm got good on it. We've got like a big hill, and she just loves to like fly down the hill. It scared the shit out of me the first time.
Try StubHub and SeatGeek after that.
Yeah. But there's a couple bikes out there that they're designed for kids. I got her the Woom bike, and it's just lighter. It's just built. They're called Woom, WOOM, not.
Oh, I thought it was WOMB. And just
No.
while you're on this bicycle, it's like you're back in the womb. And I don't know if that was the attention.
This has been 2 years in the making, Tom.
Okay.
And it's just a regular bike, but it's smaller. It's built with the idea that a kid's going to be riding it, so they do a lot of little things that are smarter. Took it outside. She got on it and just immediately started going. There was no learning. Just
no ramp up.
I know how to do this, and it was fucking awesome, Tom. Just like
hell yeah.
Do you need a little help getting started on Christmas? And then we went out yesterday. No help to get started. She kicks, pushes off, and she likes to just go. So I had to like jog to keep up with her. But
I saw on Jess's story you chasing her down the block.
Yeah, it was cool though, because like the whole point of the Strider bike is so they don't need training wheels. And you're like, all right, well, is this actually gonna work? And it did.
Damn.
And she loves it. All she wants to do is go outside and ride the bike. And it's like, all right, it's kind of cold. I got to work. We can't do it now. But she's like, I just love my new bike. And I'm like, yes.
Oh, so you nailed it.
I felt good. Felt
Dad
proud.
nailed Christmas. Is the The old image of your kid riding a bike. I mean, come on. Well done. Well done, Brandon.
So
well
I felt good.
The Packers will 99.9% be drafting a corner, whether it's for Eric Stokes, whether it's for Jair, but either way, they're going to be drafting a corner. So don't you worry. That's going to be addressed in the draft. Okay. All right. So that sounds like a great Christmas. And you didn't have to watch those games.
They were on the TV. I paid enough attention, but yeah, those games were terrible. And I knew that the Texans might look bad. They just have not played well. And then you throw in Tank Dell's injury and you throw in the, short week, like all that stuff. I was like, I don't think they're going to look good. But the Steelers, I thought they might lose through their gauntlet. They had a lot of tough games coming up, but the Steelers, man, they were more disappointing on Christmas than the Texans in terms of like expectations. So a lot of tweets about Steelers fans being done with Russell Wilson too. So,
it's crazy. I mean, we didn't get to talk about this, but just because we're in the holiday season, the Green Bay Packers shutting out the Saints on Monday. First shutout of the NFL season. No, thank you. Thank you. No, yes. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We beat up the even more beaten up Saints. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that game, for winners and losers, I had that pretty much written at halftime.
That no story additions there. No. I do want to talk about the Chiefs Steelers though, because that was, in my opinion, the most dominant we have seen the Chiefs all season, in which their offense, they were clicking. Mahomes had 3 touchdowns, so he was looking pretty damn good. Also didn't get touched on the day. On top of that, they were getting after Russell Wilson. The defense without Chris Jones was looking amazing, and they clinched the 1 seed. And if they're able to show up against other teams like they did against the Steelers, But for you, some good news. The Chiefs
will lose in the playoffs. I guarantee it. All these fucking cowards out there climbing on, the Chiefs are dangerous now. Now the Chiefs are good. They're the exact same team. The Steelers suck, and the Chiefs will lose in the playoffs. Just want to be on record. For that.
So what happens if the Steelers beat the Broncos in the playoffs?
I don't even think we'll be able to play the Steelers at this point.
That's fair. Well,
if the Broncos win out, we jump the Steelers in the seeding.
Yeah, Ravens are they're chilling up there.
Yeah,
they're chilling
I'm not
up
worried
there.
about the Steelers.
Welcome, Ultimate.
Here's what actually is worrisome about the Chiefs. It's that they shut down the Steelers like pass rush. So the Chiefs' big flaw has been their offensive line, and they've been shuffling dudes, moving guards to tackles.
Juwan Taylor's still there.
Fucking tight ends to whatever. But if they have shored up their offensive line, then sure, I will say they could actually be a little more dangerous than even like the Chiefs are always going to be dangerous, but like that might be what puts them over.
They clinched the 1 seed, so like now the road to the Super Bowl is running through Kansas City. And so like we talk about teams like the Bills, right? We talk about teams like the Ravens, who looked really good on Wednesday and also looked good this past Saturday. Like if they're gonna go to the Super Bowl, they gotta march into Kansas City and win, which is not an easy thing to do. And no, that's the prequel series coming out. Reason Reveal is called Flag, the ref story.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I don't know. The Chiefs look really good. They looked really damn good because it seems like their offense has been their offense, but their offense looked better.
It looks better with Hollywood Brown. He opens up everything they want to do with Worthy. They ask Worthy to do less, but get him more involved in their damn trickery, their sweeps, their whatever little stupid things. But yeah, Hollywood Brown coming back right now is huge for them. Their line getting better is big. Trent McDuffie's been really good. Their defense always turns it up in December. Like it's the script. We know exactly what they're going to do, and they will still lose in the playoffs. The Bills will beat them. The Ravens will beat them, or dear God, the Bengals might even beat them. Steelers can't beat them. Texans can't beat them.
Are you feeling better that you might be seeing some backups against the Broncos next week? So you still got to win it in. You got the game tomorrow against the Bengals, but then you got the Chiefs next week. And the Chiefs are going to be like, all right, let's see how hard do we want to play the Denver Broncos here.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping we just beat the Bengals. And so we're in a spot where we're resting starters.
Yeah.
Because I'm honestly here. Look, my brain says, oh, yeah, Chiefs going to rest starters. That's a winnable game for the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
But the part of the Broncos fan in me that has just watched bad things happen over the last few years is incredibly fearful that we lose to Carson Wentz and a Carson Wentz-led Kansas City Chiefs team. And then we miss the playoffs altogether. And Carson Wentz is the reason why. So that's my fear. I just want to handle business Saturday.
Yep.
I don't know if they can. But the Bengals haven't beat a single team with a winning record yet. So, and we get Riley Moss back.
Oh, he's coming back? Okay, good.
He should be playing. Our defense has been it's been two different defenses when he's in the lineup and not. And that's not a good thing. You don't want your defense to be that reliant on, and it's not just Moss, but I think the combo of Moss and Surtain sets up everything else to work and allows Vance Joseph to kind of call the defense the way he wants to. But yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared for Saturday. I'm scared for the week after that. I would have liked to beat the Chargers and know we're in, and then whatever happens after, okay, it's ugly, it's whatever,
Exactly.
but fudge, man.
Hey,
I don't know.
Beast, we're still waiting on Jair. Yeah, LaFleur said that it's, probably not going to play on Sunday. I mean, again, dude, tour stuff, PCL, we're waiting. I mean, it's frustrating for everybody, but what are we going to do? At this point, it's just, we can't do anything but wait and hope that he's ready to go for the postseason. Which Packers clinched obviously on Monday. But yeah, that's it's tough. You want to see him back there, but that defense, again, it was against a pretty decimated Saints team, but that defense looked phenomenal. So I'm very curious to see how things are going to go. Bullard is back in practice, so that's a positive step. And we'll see. We got Satan on Sunday. That's gonna be one hell of a game.
The Packers defense is better.
True, AJ.
You cannot gauge it by the Saints game, though, because the Saints, I told you, the Saints are terrible.
I'm aware.
They're going to make whoever they play, they're going to make look probably 2 notches better than they really are. Now,
shutout's still a shutout, though.
Shutout is a shutout. I felt bad for the Saints because the social accounts were trying to hype up that one Spencer Rattler throw. He literally had 1 throw in that game.
Uh-huh.
I think Caleb had 2 on Thursday night, but your rookie, Edgerrin Cooper, that guy's very good.
Cooper's a monster, dude. I love it.
Valentine, he's good.
CV.
He's good. And when I was watching it, I was like, damn, the Packers have gotten a lot of guys carries. Those 7 different guys had carried the ball at halftime.
All 3 of our running backs got touchdowns.
I kept having to fucking reshoot it was 8, and then it was 9, and I didn't even get the part where that was the most guys who carried a football in I don't know how long, some long time. But defense playing well. They're committed to the run game, even if it's not just touches for Josh Jacobs. That is peaking at the right time with the right style of play for your team. So that's what Packers fans should be very excited about. Good defense can run the ball, and we're going to get creative with how we get different guys touches. So even if it's not Wicks or Reed receiving passes, they're getting dump sweeps, dump offs, whatever. So that was, I found all that impressive. And of course, Rashawn Gary barking like a dog was maybe the best part of the whole game.
I love Rashawn Gary so much. I love him so much.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what Johnny Barks texted me. I love Rashawn Gary so much.
He's just excellent. Excellent. Yeah, dude. I think again, all 3 of our running backs got touchdowns, so that was cool. Brooks got his first career one. Emmanuel Wilson got a touchdown. Josh Jacobs got one. Love hasn't thrown an interception in 5 games, even though 1 got batted at the line. Real happy that fell to the ground. But yeah, dude, it's going to be a great test on Sunday, and there's still a shot the Packers can move up to the 5 seed And I had some Packers fans asking, like, are these next 2 games really important since we already clinched a spot? And they are, because if the Vikings lose out and they got to play the Packers, and then they also got to play the Lions, and the Packers win out, the Packers get the 5 seed. And I don't know about you, man, but if I could play the Atlanta Falcons, if the Falcons win the NFC South, I am very okay playing a rookie quarterback in his 4th career start. I feel very comfortable with that in the postseason. So, yeah, it matters. So hopefully...
those feel like words that would haunt me if I said them.
Yes. Lions fans, we're going to take care of business this Sunday. You better take care of business next Sunday against the Purple Incarnation of Satan, okay? All right?
Yeah.
And we'll see each other in the postseason. Let's go.
I think I saw the last team to lose 10 in a row was the 0-16 Browns.
Well, I mean, the Giants lost 10 in a row, but...
Did they?
They're 10 in a row right now, I think. Right?
Oh, wait, let me...
Right? Aren't they?
Maybe.
Tankathon, they've lost 10. Yep. They're down 5 in Chicago. They both lost 10.
Maybe it was... Oh, never mind. Well, maybe it was the Giants and the Bears that I saw in there. Where is my Tankathon tab?
Hey, Nick, hope you had a great Christmas as well. Yeah, before we get to the Bears being ass...
Oh, I didn't even make any damn picks. I didn't pick a single game. So stupid. This stupid schedule, Tom.
It's destroyed me this week. It's been all over the place. Yeah. Let's talk about that Texans game, because as you were talking about, I wasn't expecting it to be a great game, but holy crap, man. Like, first of all, Ravens look good. Texans, especially on offense. I know, Bobby Slowick has not been the greatest. I know that they have a litany of injuries. I know the offensive line has not been the greatest. It was not a single offensive point, not a single one. And the most impressive thing, it was a safety on Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
You don't see that happen very often.
They basically did the hardest possible way to score.
Dylan, well, I don't know about that, Dylan. I think the Vikings might be the most improved team, considering they've won all but 2 of their games.
Yeah, but the Vikings were respectable last year.
Yeah. I mean, Panthers, I think there's more optimism than a ton of more optimism that you had last year. But I mean,
actually, Panthers fans might be more optimistic than Vikings fans right now, Tom. I know Vikings fans are scared their team's going to blow it some way. They feel
I know. Good. You should have that fear. You should have it. Hey, do you have a car yet?
My parents do at my parents' house. So she goes over to grandma and grandpa's, and it's like a Jeep that they drive.
I always
around.
wanted one of those when I was a kid.
Yeah,
one of those
we also had when I was a kid, a smaller Jeep that we would drive around, and my dad has kept that thing. So that was the first one, and then the neighbors gave him a car, so they had 2. But the one from 1990, the Jeep I had, the battery, even though it's been replaced, it just doesn't last very long. So they drive mostly the other one.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to put her down. You get it. Hey, Perna's going to that parade. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. Pair with a 69. Woo! Nice. Long-time viewer, first-time donor. Recently proposed to my girlfriend. Hey! Plan a wedding in less than a year. Love both guys' content. Keep being your awesome selves. Pair. Congratulations. Let's go. Joanne, that's an exciting time. Congrats on the engagement to you and yours. That is phenomenal.
Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes, I just said that. That is that man's name. Don't tweet at me.
And I was going to say there's only one clip that we can play for a 69-69. Let's go, Pair Champ. Very happy holidays and congratulations. That's freaking amazing.
Good luck, Pair Champ.
But I feel like, and Steelers fans were talking about this too, and we were talking about it for the NFC. I feel like who gets the 5 seed and has to go against the Texans is going to kind of get a bit of an easier game too. So the Steelers, they might not win the AFC North, but they might have a chance to win a wild card game if they could drop down to the 5 seed.
Yeah.
Texans did not look good. And again, the problem is nothing's going to get better for them because those injuries that they had, those guys aren't coming back. Right. Yeah. And by the way, Tank Dell, dude, holy crap. Every single story about his knee just obliterating it. Who knows if he's going to play at all? Like, I hope he gets a strong recovery, man, because he's a great football player.
He tore every ligament in his knee.
And I mentioned this on Christmas, and obviously it's not the most important thing, but dude, he still caught that ball.
I know.
Like, obliterated his knee and still caught a touchdown pass. Like, holy crap, Tank Dell. I hope that recovery goes as well as it possibly can be, because he's a phenomenal football player. And
he's had a
catastrophic injury.
Rough go.
Appreciate you, Pear. Appreciate you. Then
the Texans and Steelers, like,
that would be a game.
Texans got to run the ball to do anything on offense right now, because CJ Stroud is not carrying them. He's not playing nearly as effectively as he was last season. I think like you have a little more optimism if you're the Steelers, because you can rely on your run game, and you think that they might actually do it. And Joe Mixon's been good when they actually use him in Houston.
Yeah.
But they've gotten away from it. They get behind and then I don't know.
It's amazing.
The Steelers also have kind of like a wild card, Tom. They could still insert Justin Fields. They could still make another little switcheroo and see what the fuck happens. Like, maybe that benefits them. Texans don't have that. No team has that option, but that could be kind of, I don't know, fun. But yeah, the Texans they don't look like a good team, and there's a chance still that the Colts could get ahead of them, right? In the South. Are the Texans clinched in? Let's see.
The Texans are in. No, they already won the South, dude.
Oh, it's completely.
Yeah, they won them a couple weeks ago. They're locked in.
Those bastards. I thought they could still be jumped, but
they cannot. They're, like I said, they're going to be locked in at the 4 seed because they ain't going up to 3. So.
Oh yeah. The
Colts
Colts could get in though, but damn,
yeah, the Colts they can't win the division. Yeah, no, the Texans won the division a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, because I screwed up the Colts.
What position group? Secondary. They can go there. They can address the secondary. Offensive line, maybe. But that's where I would kind of lean for Washington next. Because they got Lattimore, which is good. But I think they can use another piece back there. Because they got pretty much stripped in the offseason. So, Texans, I think it's not their year. Just with the amount of injuries, just their offense, like we talked about, has not been where it's at or where we thought it was going to be. Mixon has been good, but yeah, it's tough time. So I feel like it's all right. You go to the postseason. You got to get there. You won the division 2 years in a row. Let's look towards next season and see what happens. Or if something crazy can happen, you can win a playoff game or two. But
they got to make it easy for Stroud. They need to run it 30 fucking times.
It's true, Thomas. It's true.
Force the defense to play the run first, and then let Stroud make the plays he can make. They're putting too much on him right now. He's regressed a little bit. There's just a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't have top targets anymore. His offensive line has been great. And again, he also isn't playing as well either. So just saying. Oh, the score updates were fantastic. Yeah, let's talk about last night's game, which was the last Thursday night football game of the season, the last Thursday night football game in this house. I have streamed like every Thursday night football game there ever was. And what a way for that one to end the season. A 6-3 game.
Yeah,
in which you had 13 punts and
10 third down conversions split between both teams. So just 5 each.
Yep.
On like 12 and 13 tries.
Thank you, Beast. Thank you. And Caleb Williams is 9 sacks away from tying the record that David Carr set in 2002 as the most sacked quarterback at 76.
Yeah.
So he came into the day or last night at 60, he left Soldier Field at 67.
Yeah. So he's got to get to 76. And Carr doing that in 16 games, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I don't think Caleb will tie that record.
I don't think so either, unfortunately. Packers, it's...
I think there's a good chance maybe they don't even play Caleb Williams in the final game. Like, why would you at this point? Why would you play any of your starters?
It's your Super Bowl going against Packers.
The Bears they're a disaster right now. They are poorly coached. They are poorly managed. That final drive by the Bears was one of the most disgusting drives I've watched since Nathaniel Hackett and Russell Wilson butchered the clock to close out Russ's first game against the Seahawks. Just so many dumb little things not done well. And the Bears were driving. They had a chance. They're calling timeouts when they shouldn't. They're letting play clock run for no freaking reason. And then they end on a 4th and 7 or something.
And
nobody's blocked.
Nope.
Blitz is coming. Everybody on earth knows the blitz is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And they do not have a play call designed to, one, pick up the blitz or to negate the blitz with a quick fucking pass. Everything was a disaster.
Brandon, they called a timeout when the clock was stopped.
Yes.
It was 3rd down and 10. They were on the 40-yard line of the Seahawks. They could have ran the ball twice. They had 2 timeouts before they wasted that one. They could have ran the ball twice, give Santos a shot, send him out there to hit a 50-yarder to tie the game, and it's just 2 deep shots. It's 2 deep shots.
No.
That's it. I have now watched the Bears do it on Thanksgiving and do it like it was bad.
Yeah.
It is bad. The play calling was horrific. The offensive line's been bad the entire time, but holy crap, man. Yeah, it has been a rough season for the Chicago.
There was a defensive touchdown overturned for the Bears. Caleb's touchdown pass negated by a holding penalty.
Yep.
It's just got to be torturous for Bears fans watching that game.
They had 2 touchdowns revoked. Yep.
Yeah.
Dude.
One wasn't real, that's fine, but the
Yeah.
touchdown pass, that's tough. But yeah, the conclusion of that, I was like, what are they doing?
And it's one thing to be like, oh, they're just tanking. The problem, I really don't think they are. Like, I really think that they're that bad. They're a bad team. And yes, Garrett, I did not know that until somebody tagged me on Twitter and was like, Tom, you're in the intro to the Chiefsaholic documentary.
Yeah.
So that was...
Yeah, that's crazy, but awesome.
Yeah, Sports Fury is in there too, which is where Cole got like prominently featured. Like he got interviewed for that, so that's super duper cool. But
at least if you're a Bears fan, you know with 100% certainty Thomas Brown is not cut out to be the head coach yet. He's not able to do the things you need your head coach to do during games, which is manage them. It is crazy how important managing a game as a head coach is. On top of all the other stuff, like coaches who are play callers and manage games,
Yankees,
like that's like McVay is perfect. Sean Payton does a great job of that. Kyle Shanahan most of the time, like guys calling plays and doing that. Like, well, I don't think we give them enough credit for doing both of those things at the same time.
Sure. I mean, but you saw even like the Broncos and Nathaniel Hackett were an excellent example of that. Like you had to hire a guy literally to like call timeouts and like watch the clock.
Jerry Rosberg came in. Yeah. Our timeout babysitter.
And then it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. This I didn't realize how much we take for granted a coach that can manage the clock and do that stuff. Yeah. But it's the Bears just
they're bad. They're down bad.
10 straight. It's they're tied with the Giants for the longest streak of the season. Yeah. So
here's a good question for everybody. Which season's been more disappointing, Jets or Bears? Jets or Bears?
I feel like it's still the Jets in terms of expectations.
They both got to get new head coaches.
Yep.
At least the Bears
might get new GMs too.
I think you have some hope with Caleb. I don't know how much hope you have with Rodgers if you're a Jets fan. And Rodgers been better than Caleb Williams this year.
Sure.
And I think Rodgers can play another season and be effective, but
it's ugly.
What would do you want unstoppable diarrhea or unstoppable vomiting? Those are your choices. Which season's been more disappointing?
I'll take the diarrhea any day. Yeah. What do you think about the Bucks, bro? They better pray the Commanders show the hell up and beat those Falcons because Falcons wind up winning or Bucks wind up losing. Bucks better take care of business too against the Panthers.
Yeah,
bro, I was so sold on the Buccaneers, and then they played against the Cowboys, and now I take nothing for granted for them, like nothing. So they better pray this week goes their way. So
Baker just makes. He makes like one or two bad decisions a game, and they're not a team who can really afford that yet because their defense while it's improved through the course of the season, it's not like the dominant defense that it was when Brady won with them. If you shut down, their run game,
Let's get it absolute.
It's tough for them to win. But I said this in power rankings. The Buccaneers are a better team than the Falcons.
Yes.
But I don't
No, they
know
got swept
for
by 'em.
sure if they're a better team than the Falcons with Michael Penix. Like, we don't know who the Falcons really are right now with Penix. He's played one game. Are they going to get better as he plays, this week and next week?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, man. But they've got a lot of talent, and it feels like they are underperforming this year. While also overperforming as they went through some of those injuries, right? When Godwin and Mike Evans both went down, Antoine Winfield,
He was out for a bit. Yep.
McMillan's emerged, Bucky Irving's emerged. It's like
they were just dominated on Monday. Like that's what
I don't know
was.
what their deal is. Maybe
Cowboys defense, and again, they deserve a lot of credit. And Cowboys fans are like, "Oh, cool. Where has this been?"
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the Buccaneers are, I think, like a streaky team, right? And I think that the problem has been their consistency. Their defense has not been amazing this entire season. And again, no Godwin. Evans was out for a little bit. And if Mayfield is playing well, that offense is, and they get that run game going with Bucky and White, they're looking okay. But if things start going wrong and they start turning over the ball, it gets problematic quickly. So I think at the end of the day, the Buccaneers take care of the Panthers, which is going to be a challenge. The last time we played them went into overtime, and you better be the biggest Wildflower fans that you possibly could be on Sunday night, because you need them to beat the freaking fracking Falcons.
The
Ryan.
Bucs got to do this weird thing where they got to beat the Panthers, but they got to keep the Panthers confident and healthy, because they might need the Panthers to beat the Falcons in the final week. So they can't beat them too bad.
You did great. You did great, guys. You did great.
That was a really tough game. You guys are very good. Come on, just keep it rolling,
start
Bryce.
Pulling money out of their pocket. They're like, you know what, guys? Here, you take our game checks. You guys, you deserve it. You guys played well.
Go beat those Falcons, please.
That's pretty great. Yeah, the Panthers could just say screw it and decide who to piss off. The Panthers are the strongest team in the NFC South. They decide who's going to go to the playoffs.
You careful what you wish for, Tyler. Careful.
It's true, KK. It's true. Yeah, Matt LaFleur does not like the wave on offense. He does not. He's like, just wait till they're on defense. Just wait. They're up 24-0. So
you're fine.
It was fine. It was fine.
It's the most lopsided game of the season.
Yes. So, Perna, you got power rankings?
I do.
Who got cursed this week?
The Rams.
Oh.
They got double cursed.
Oh.
So I when I was shutting everything down, I spun the wheel just to maybe put a little extra at the end.
A little oomph.
Landed on the Rams again. So I'm like, ugh.
All right, so Rams they got the Cardinals on Saturday night, so we'll see kind of what goes on there.
Yeah, and that is a very Rams game or NFC West game to lose right now.
And they got to play so here's the thing real quick before we get to this as well. The Seahawks, who went toe-to-toe with the Vikings, put up 6 points against the Chicago Bears, right? They're still alive. They're hoping the Rams lose tomorrow, because that's going to set up the Seahawks and Rams showdown week 18.
Yeah.
And
I think the refs are going to be in the Cardinals' favor. NFL wants that game to matter. Better capitalize, Arizona. It feels like a team with nothing to play for, going to come out and actually play their best football we've seen in a few weeks.
Because
James Conner's going to rush for $120, 2 touchdowns. Kyler's going to rush for another.
Cardinals beat their ass the last time they played. So
will Trey McBride score a touchdown? Probably not, but he'll have 19 receptions.
Yep. That's true. Flag is also always most improved. Flag always wins. Sure. All right. What do we got? So you got the Bills chilling at numero uno. I swapped the Lions, even though the Lions lost to the Bills, just because those teams for me are neck and neck. So I'm like, okay, the Lions look better against divisional rivals this week, so they got the 1 spot. But honestly, unless the Lions and Bills dominate this upcoming week, the Chiefs are going at 1 for what they did. Yeah, they're definitely going back up. You got them at 666 because of course.
Yeah.
Because of course.
See, I did my power rankings yesterday. They were a day late.
Oh, okay.
So I got to watch the Christmas games and then make my power rankings.
Oh, that's good. That's
so
nice.
I put the Steelers in hell because they sucked.
That's fair. Yeah,
they sucked a nut. I didn't even want them on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the Texans at 14 because I just felt bad for them. I don't think they're better than the Steelers, but
they deserve some grace.
They deserve something.
A little bit.
I think 666 moving forward will just be after this season. I think next year it's like the team that had something lucky happen to them or won a game that they shouldn't. It's like, how long can you ride that luck? I think that'll be a fun thing to track. But it also continued even in that dominant win. Was it a punt that Kansas City muffed and it bounced just right back to him?
Dude, literally right back to them. There's a couple plays.
It doesn't matter what you do. They're going to get the ball back.
The magic just worked.
Yeah. Mistake, sorry, works in our favor. So
last night at the end of the series, I think that game slow. I think that took it. Okay. So we're not too far out from here.
No, I think you got the Steelers ranked too high after Christmas.
Yeah, this was I put this out on Tuesday. So this was post Christmas, they're going to be taking a little bit more of a tumble. They'll probably still be around like 10 or something, but
yeah.
Now
the only one I didn't like on mine was the Eagles at 7. And I prefaced it with like, shut up, Eagles fans. This is not a knock on your team. I think they're better than this, but the Ravens destroyed the Texans. The Chiefs destroyed the Steelers. The Packers destroyed the Saints.
Yep.
And Jalen Hurts is hurt. So at least for this week, I don't feel great about the Eagles. It looks like Hurts might not play again.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett's going to play through a rib injury. They signed Ian Book this week. Like, it's just a rough stretch for you, Philly.
But if for Eagles, like if there's anything that you're not happy about, but fortunate is 1, still like in control of your own fate, and 2, at least this isn't during the playoffs. At least this didn't happen next week, like week 18. So let Hurts rest, let him relax. You're already in the postseason. And from there, you're still going to get a home playoff game. You'll be fine. Crazy times, a lot of crazy scores out there back in the day. So that's true, Brett. That's very, very true. We'll see on Sunday. Yeah, Texans aren't going to sniff the top 10 for a hot minute. It's going to be tough.
You have the Rams in there?
No, I put them as an honorable mention again. I put them as an honorable mention. They beat a bad Jets team. Like they're doing what they're supposed to. But I was like, okay. And again, this was pre-Christmas. But yeah, I'm kind of like the Rams they're a solid football team. They got to beat the Cardinals. They got to beat the Cardinals. Go take care of business, win the West, and we'll see what happens. We'll see. So win the AFC. Well, I mean, there's plenty of excuses. The defense, that could be a problem. They have to go in to face the Chiefs, which nobody but the Bengals can freaking beat them apparently in the playoffs. But
the Bills
can be tough.
It.
Dude,
the Ravens can do it.
Whoever beats them in the postseason, man, like I cannot wait for these playoffs because I feel like whichever team gets there is definitely going to have earned it. So let's see, man. Let's see what we got.
I feel like things are going to get just very weird, and somehow the Chiefs are going to be gifted the Texans and Steelers as their road to the Super Bowl.
Probably.
The Bengals don't even get in. The Bills and Ravens lose. And the Chiefs get the easiest possible way. Because I swear to God, if they play the Bills or Ravens or Bengals, the Chiefs will lose. I'm going to stand by that statement. I believe the Bills are better than the Chiefs, and I believe the Ravens are better than the Chiefs. Right now,
I disagree.
Right now, I believe that in my heart of hearts.
Bills, I could give you the argument because the Bills beat them. Yeah, Ravens, I don't know.
Ravens are playing great. The defense playing a lot better.
I understand. Yeah, I mean, Chiefs also played pretty damn great on Wednesday. They played.
Yeah, it was the
Pretty damn
Steelers, though. That's the thing that was tough.
Ravens
I'm
did
like,
the same exact thing on Saturday against the Steelers. Like that's what I'm saying. It's just I think the Chiefs looking like they did on the road, pretty damn good. I know the Ravens did the same exact thing too. I just think the Steelers are better than the Texans at current moment. So yeah, they look really damn good. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, Tank Dell's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Continue. We're gonna say a comment.
nah, fuck it.
No, okay. Saturday, we got 3 games tomorrow. You want to take a look at them? All right, you forgot to make your picks, so let's get in there.
Yeah, look at this. No. I would have
Mhm.
taken Seattle. I would have gotten 3 in a row.
It's true, Red. It's true. All right, so starting off 0-3. Then we got the Chargers and the Patriots.
You know what? The Patriots, they showed up against Buffalo.
Yes, they did.
You know what, New England?
Ooh.
I'm screwed anyway. Make it wild. Make it wild.
Ooh.
Come on, Drake May.
Beware what a bag! Boop for the kitty. Hey, listen, we just had a laugh through the pain, baby. We had a laugh through the pain last Thursday night game, and we were all watching like this.
Don't blink. If you're a blinker, cut your eyelids off.
We cut them on off. Cut them on off. But okay, so the Patriots, they played pretty damn well against the Bills. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a close game. Then again, I said the Chiefs-Steelers game would be close. Look how that worked out. But yeah, I got the Chargers still winning. And J.K. Dobbins could be coming back. Like J.K. Dobbins, there's rumors that is he definitely playing? Is it this week or the next week? Let's see.
I don't know. Edwards is out, right? In here.
Yeah, Edwards is out. Dobbins is questionable. Okay. JK comes in. I think they most definitely win this game. Being played in New England, again, I can see it being closer. But all right, you're going Patriots at the upset.
Yeah, I gotta reach. I'm not saying I feel good about it. I'm not saying I actually think the Patriots can win. I mean, the Patriots. I think the Patriots can win. I don't think they actually will win, but I'm gonna pick them to win.
Okay.
Because I don't give a fuck about my record. It's crap anyway. I'm going with the Patriots, and I'm going with the Broncos. Riley Moss is back, our savior. Our pasty corner shall save us.
See you Sunday.
Let me double check their injury report.
Yeah, I got the Bengals winning this one. Being played in Cincinnati as well.
Shut up.
Riley Moss being back is super duper helpful. There's some weapons that they got to contend with on offense. And if the Bengals can move the ball, I think it might be a tough day for Denver.
Jaleel McLaughlin, full participant. We got Tyler Bidet back in. I don't know if he's going to play on Saturday. Dude, the Broncos are one of the most healthy teams in the NFL. And we've had to be this year. Pat Surtain can't follow Jamar Chase everywhere, but I like Surtain matching up with Chase. I'll take Riley Moss on T. Higgins as needed.
It should be a fun, like you said, like
Brown is who worries me. Chase Brown is who worries me. I mean, Jamar Chase worries me. He is just an insane talent.
But Surtain and Chase is gonna be so much fun to watch.
Yes,
dude.
I think Chase Brown, and I do think that the Bengals probably win. I think he's the difference, but I'm not picking against my Broncos right now. No way.
That's fair. I get you. Rams Cardinals. I got the Rams. The Cardinals beat the piss out of them the last time. It was 41-10, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna go with the Rams to get the win at home.
I'm going 3 straight upsets. That's how I'm rocking.
I think in terms of Marvin Harrison Jr., dude, like he's been pretty effing disappointing this past bit. So that I think, we're talking about McBride. Connor, of course, has been a staple, but Marvin Harrison Jr. is averaging what, like 40 yards a game, something like that. It's
is that on Harrison or is that on Kyler?
I mean, Kyler's not playing his best either. So again, there's holes on that squad. It's just, that offense is not as good as it could be, I think. We'll see, Digestive. We'll see. Wait, first year as a Vikings fan for over 20 years. Oh, got it. Confident. Okay. All right, we'll see.
Got it. Yeah, wording was tricky.
Colts. I got the Colts.
Yeah, Giants are securing Shedeur Sanders. Good for them.
Yep.
I think doesn't Adam want the other quarterback?
I think so. Yeah.
What's his name?
Is it? Oh my God, it's
Cam,
right?
Cam Ward.
Ward. Thank you.
Cam Ward. Yeah, Cam Ward.
Yeah. Oh no, Jack. I've been talking about the offensive line. They've been playing pretty damn well. They've been keeping Love upright, so they deserve a lot of credit. And some of the lanes that they were opening for the running backs, especially on Monday, look good. This game I could see being close.
Now, this is a tricky game, I think, because the Bills are almost at the spot where they don't really have anything to play for.
Pretty much care. Yep.
Is it? Let's see here.
What?
The Ravens are 11-5. The Bills are 12-3. So the Bills I guess they have to just win one more to secure the 2 seed.
Yeah, I think so. I had put it the playoff clinching scenarios in the rundown. I'll get it open. Hold on.
Yeah. Curse Bengals players just go off on us. The Broncos defense has been bad for all of December too. That's a concern, but
okay, so it's not saying anything about the 2 seed. I think they're gonna have to just keep on winning I think
they just got to win one of these last 2 games, Buffalo. So
Chiefs already clinched. The Chargers, they clinch a playoff berth with a win, and the Broncos clinch a playoff berth with a win as well.
Yeah, I guess the Ravens can catch them by winning out and Buffalo losing out. So I think the Bills will win. If they had nothing to play for, I think I would go with the Jets, but I'll go Bills.
Sod is laying out the reason why Lamar should be MVP right now. MVP. Listen, dude, it's going to be neck and neck, I think, but I actually picked the Raiders to win as well. I did. I picked the Raiders to beat the Saints because the Saints were bad. Like they're bad, and the Raiders won, despite themselves.
And they're gonna spite themselves again.
All right.
They're gonna bite off their nose to
QB
spite their face. Ooh, look at this! 95% taking Tampa Bay. Hot. That is a hot take.
Our state, let's go, babe. Let's go. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I mean, being played in Tampa might help a little bit, but I got the Buccaneers, but I do not trust what this game will look like. The Buccaneers need to come out and just beat the crap out of the Panthers. I don't know if that's going to happen, but Tampa needs to stay in this thing because I don't think the Falcons are going to beat the Commanders. I don't think they will.
No, I think
Commanders should stay alive at least one more week, and it might just come down to this final week, which would be really funny because the Saints have the opportunity to do the funniest thing. Saints, you could eliminate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but then the Falcons could get in. Oof. I hate the Falcons more, so just saying.
Wow. Who
Just
cares?
saying.
Jags, sure.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's why wins aren't QB stats, but yeah.
I'm gonna say Dallas wins. If Kenny Pickett starts, give me the fucking Cowboys.
So I talked about this on predictions. I talked about it and was like, because we didn't know if Hurts was going to play, and it looks like as we're getting closer and closer, he's not going to play. If that Dallas defense shows up like they did on Monday night against the Buccaneers, the Cowboys could definitely win this football game. It's a divisional game. Their defense playing well, and the Eagles with a backup QB. Yeah, I mean, so they got plenty of weapons. It's going to be tough to slow them down, but if that defense shows up, watch out.
Cowboys defense surging right now.
So
surging.
They look real good.
Yeah,
so,
I like Miami.
Yeah, I got Miami winning this one. Ooh, Brandon.
Oh my God, this is a tough game to pick.
I want to hear your analysis on this one, my friend.
All right,
let's go.
I've thought about it a lot, and I got to go with the Commanders here.
Okay, I would go Commanders too. Yep. Okay.
I don't want to pick this game.
You want to go down and you want to pick the Lions too against 49ers?
Yeah, give me the Lions. All right.
That's true, son. That's true.
Oh, man.
All right, let's see. Let's see what we got.
I think both teams are playing very solid football right now. Jordan Love, mistake-free. Like the Packers run game. Like the Vikings passing game. Both defenses. Very good. Now, historically speaking, series split, right?
Correct.
Back to 2020. Packers got to go on the road. I'm going to take Vikings.
Good. Good. I'm glad you're taking the Minnesota Vikings.
Short week for the Packers.
True side.
Easy opponent. I don't know. It's not like I think the Vikings are going to win by like 7. I feel like this is a 1-point game. It comes down to a field goal from one of the two teams. Has McManus missed yet for you guys?
I think he's missed one.
He's been very good. Vikings defense does give up some plays, though.
Technically, if the Eagles lose out and the Commanders win out, yes.
Who do you want me to pick? I'll pick whoever you want me to pick.
I want you to pick the Vikings.
You do?
I do.
You want me to pick against you?
I want you to be wrong, so yeah.
Okay.
So there we go.
I'll set myself up.
Yeah, I got the Packers. I feel super
Yeah.
I feel pretty damn confident in this. No Jair is gonna suck. Packers been doing okay, but getting Bullard back will be great. Cooper has been on a different level. I mean, he's been leading the team in tackles since he's come back. And if Love can play mistake-free football and they can establish the run, I think they should be able to beat him. It's going to be a tough game. I am personally very excited for this football game because the last time they played, they got a Jordan Love who was not 100% at all. So yeah, like I'm all about it. Like I think the Packers are surging at the right time. They went on the road last year and beat the Vikings. They have been splitting forever. I think the Packers could get this. I mean, even if you want to just compare the Seahawks game, the Packers dominated the Seahawks. Dominated them. Vikings, they got a last second win, which was a very impressive win. But yeah, I like the Packers here. I think they're going to be good.
Both teams are fairly healthy too, which is you guys. Watson's dealing with. He's always got an injury. He's dealing with a knee.
He's got a bruised knee. Thankfully, that wasn't as serious. We'll see if Quay Walker comes back. Elton Jenkins got banged up, so hopefully he is good to go.
Yeah.
So not completely healthy, unfortunately. And again, Jair is probably not going to play. But
I think Luke Musgrave could be like a X factor for Green Bay, right?
Yeah,
they're easing him back in, but is this his second game back?
Yes, it is his second.
Yeah, maybe he's a guy that you haven't really seen how they'll work in Kraft and Musgrave, but
yeah,
I would be concerned about that if I'm the Vikings defense. Like,
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, so we just wanted to see this. The Chiefs, they already clinched this, right? So that's not a problem. Chargers, they win. They're in. They're going up against the Patriots. Or if the Colts lose and the Dolphins lose, they wind up clinching as well. Broncos, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Just win.
They just got to win.
Just win, maybe.
That's it. Rams, Seattle did not lose, so they cannot clinch. Can't do that, even though if they win. But next week, it's going to probably come down to Rams and Seahawks. So we'll see what goes on there. Eagles, they wind up beating the Cowboys. They win the NFC East, or if the Commanders lose to the Falcons. So that's the only way the Eagles can blow the division. If the Commanders wind up winning out and the Eagles wind up losing out.
Dude, if the Eagles lose like 3 straight in this season,
that'd be tough.
The chaos, the uproar from Philly fans,
that'd be tough.
It will be crazy.
And the Falcons
win revenge game.
If the Falcons are able to get a win, they will win the NFC South. Like I wrote off the Falcons.
Yeah, I did too.
We're going to really see how Penix in his second game is a tough order going toe-to-toe with Jaden Daniels, but I think they could score against that Commanders defense. It's just going to be a matter of like, can he play mistake-free football? I'm sure the game plan is going to be very kind to Michael Penix. So, of course, guys, of course. But that's what's on the line. And the Commanders, they haven't clinched a playoff berth yet. So if the Commanders wind up winning, they clinch a playoff berth, or if Tampa loses against the Panthers. So that's that one.
Yeah.
It is mainstream. And then finally, the Lions, they get the 1 seed. If they win, and the Vikings lose. So that's why there's a lot of Lions fans who are Packers fans this week, because if the Lions win against the 49ers and the Packers beat the Vikings, we're rocking. We're rocking.
Nick Sirianni, it's going to be tough for Jalen Hurts to play this week. So plan on Kenny Pickett starting for the Eagles.
This is the current, what the wild card matchups would look like if things stayed the same. You'd have the Bills and Broncos in the wild card round. Oh, buddy. That would be...
After 1 year?
Weapon? After
one season? Or is this...
You mean... Oh, you're talking about for Derek? This you're talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the Broncos. Yeah, why do you want to fire your head coach and GM?
Yeah, it's his first year, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I agree, but no one else helped the pass rush either. So, I don't...
Yeah. And you might have taken the quarterback that you're going to need moving forward.
It's true. It's true. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. But yeah, so if things stood the way they were, Bills versus Broncos wild card, then it'd be Steelers Chargers. Oh, that is
a ugly game in the making.
We'd see a rematch of the Ravens Texans, which would be woof. Yeah. I think there's a good chance the Ravens wind up just winning the AFC North. Let's go, Logan.
Ravens Chargers for another Harbaugh Bowl would be interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
I need the Chargers to lose. I need the Broncos to have the 6th seed so we don't play the Bills.
Oh, you're droid. They've been crushing it. In the NFC, how things would stand. Lions would have the bye. It'd be Commanders, Eagles again, which I think both fan bases want, because the Commanders could ruin the Eagles' day, and the Eagles, they want some revenge there.
That would be sick.
Rams, Packers, I think would be a pretty damn solid game. I think that'd be pretty fun.
That's a winnable game.
Yeah, and
that's an ugly game in the making as well.
Falcons, Vikings, I think the Vikings would dominate. I think that they would be able to take care of business. So it's true, James. It's true. It felt like a baseball score yesterday. So that's what we currently got. So we got some room, and it looks like that we could also be heading into a week 18 where there are still a bunch of playoff implications depending on who wins and loses this week. So we'll see. Let's keep it interesting.
FanDuel's not a sponsor, Ricky.
This close, Ricky.
This close. Ricky, but that's Underdog, not FanDuel.
This close. Everyone's just been going to FanDuel and signing up, and they're like, why am I not getting these numbers?
I had 8,000 people sign up at FanDuel. I hope you met Underdog, Ricky.
Real quick in that Cowboys game too. CeeDee Lamb out for the season.
Yeah,
he is not going to be there, so that's a major part of their offense. So they're going to need Rico Dowdle to have a grand old time.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been dealing with the shoulder thing, right, for a while.
Yeah, well, it's not made better on Monday too. Yeah. So we'll see. Hey, maybe Zen. Maybe it's gonna be fun though. It should be a pretty fun game. I would think. I
love you, Ricky.
Nobody wants that, Zach. Nobody wants that. Nobody's asking for that. Nobody. But Perna, what do you got coming out today, my friend? Hey, Digestive.
Got a little video in collaboration with Dude Dad coming out. Should be in about an hour. It's like when two guys only have football in common and really don't know anything about each other. So check it out. Go check out Dude Dad's channel. Dude Dad on Instagram. That's where his biggest following is. Just
maybe the Buccaneers, Todd.
Pretty funny shit. And then
maybe the Buccaneers.
I think I might do a stupid new worst game for that Bears Seahawks. I just started writing it this morning. I wasn't planning on it. Might try and get that out later too.
There you go. It was a new.
It was greatest so bad. You can't ignore it.
Nope. Again, I will die on this hill. Colts Broncos was not even the worst game that week. Broncos 49ers was worse in terms of just football, because that Thursday game at least was fun. The Thursday game was ridiculous, and the Bears screwing up at the end was pretty damn funny. But
it's funny, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't bored. We were cheering for the punters though, so
yeah.
The sell the team chants raining down at Soldier Field. Good. Again, the ownership group is a nightmare because like each are owning a little bit of a stake. And that's why we were talking to EJ about that. I don't even know if they wind up able to afford Ben Johnson because they might not shell out the money for him.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry, Ben Johnson, that's where you want to go?
No, you do not.
Mm-mm.
No, sir. I do not want to go there. They're interested in Pete Carroll now too, maybe?
But Schefter came out and said, like, no,
That's not
wasn't
true.
So
Pete Carroll's like, no, I said it. No, I said they're interested. I want to coach so bad still, guys. I need this.
Please.
I need it.
One day he'll stay on his feet. Today I got coming out Amazon's reaction to the final Thursday night football game. So we'll have some fun with that. Friday night Q&A. You're streaming tomorrow, yes?
Yes, Bengals Broncos.
I'll be streaming that game. I'll be streaming the night game with the Cardinals and Rams.
Are you not streaming the day games?
No, I'm just doing the one night game.
Wow.
Yeah. Every primetime game I gotta do. Well,
yeah, I know.
Chargers,
I just assumed you were doing all 3 games tomorrow.
That's fair. Yeah.
You're slacking. You slacker.
That is.
You've lost it.
Oh, Harrison Smith's coming back. Great. Wonderful. Yeah. So, and then I'll be back, of course, on Sunday as well.
We need it. We need it, Jesus.
Yeah, you need it.
Need crazy eyes, Bo.
The verdict is more for the QB class. Corners and QBs, I feel, people aren't super duper high on them. There's like a handful of good corners, and that's about it. So, and I just know that because the Packers are looking for a corner. But we'll be doing some more draft breakdown stuff as we get closer. We got to survive this season first. We gotta get away from there.
Make the Chiefs give you Trent McDuffie.
That's true. It is true. Oh, so that was probably just because it was. That's a good call because that was before the Christmas games came out. So yes, the Baltimore Ravens are currently leading in the AFC North, so they could take care of business Week 18. They could do it. Why do people not trust the Dolphins? You trust them. You're a very trusting person, and that is a good quality. You should just hold on to that quality forever.
Tell Tyreek Hill to remember how to catch, and then we'll maybe trust him.
Oh, I love it.
And I bought your Starbucks too.
I bought your Starbucks coffee. Honestly, Chicago, it's just all embarrassing. It's just embarrassing for everybody. Seattle, not great. It's not great either. It's just Chicago. It's even worse. And the punters did win. But folks, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll both see you tomorrow as we're streaming individual games. But thank you so much. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS. And you have been navigated.
Well, you've reached your Wilderishka.
What?